Dude, there's 90 characters in this game, and you're loyal to someone. Dude, you know how many people are in the state of California, man? You gotta be loyal to this.
Now we do have Larry Lurr, believe. Is this Vegeta or Skeletal?
This is Skeletal.
Skeletal? Okay, so
Yes.
Skeletal getting the minor upset on Vegeta. Larry Lurr, I mean, you know who he is, bro. He's been around for what?
Yeah.
10, 15 years?
Does everyone hate Falco? Like, been around for a very, very long time. Of course, it always feels really weird because Larry Lurr does, like, whenever comes out, will perform really well against players he wants to perform well against, right?
It's crazy because bro doesn't come out that often.
No.
But when he does, like, he had the double win against Leo when he hadn't been to an event in like 3-4 months.
Yeah, he just, like, for some reason, he just cooks, right? Oh, Firebird not making. I'm surprised. What was...
Yeah, that chicken got a little cooked right there. The big thing is Min Min right there. We saw just reset the edge guards with the Dragon Laser, with the Ram, and so that is one thing. You got to be on your A game if you want to deal with the noodles.
I do want to talk about Skeletal a little bit. Skeletal is someone who's been coming up in our region for quite a while now, too. Like, always a player that everyone has to watch out for. Has been placing like top 8 here at Guild House pretty much every time they show up.
Yeah.
And also been on the grind for Smash Bros. So like, definitely been pushing the Min Min meta for a lot of people.
Love to see somebody still pushing the character. You know, I remember everybody was doom and glooming about the nerfs initially, but this character's still broken.
No, this character is ridiculous, man. Look, all I'm saying, and I've said this every time I'm casting a Min Min, why do they get auto timing mix-ups when they switch arms? Like, they don't even have to think about it. They're just like, all right, I press A here, nice.
Hey, sounds like you're talking a little bit mean. As a previous Min Min main, it's very hard. It's very difficult to hit the A button, then the B button.
Like, you gotta smash stick the B button to do the smash version of it.
See?
Yeah,
very difficult.
Yeah, I do want to say though, like Skeletal's pretty good at reserving those resources to make it back to the center of the stage. So most Min Mins will do down tilt, dash attack, or something like that to get back to the center of the stage. Skeletal will do that from time to time, but it's very, very ambiguous. I don't think there are too many instances where Skeletal really scraps for that center stage. All right, nice pickup from Larry. We can find something absolutely disgusting here.
What is this melee?
Double dunked him?
What the heck? What is this?
He sets him up.
This is ultimate.
Look, I know you don't have that shine anymore, but why? Like, what the heck? Melee's tomorrow, bro. It's not today.
Hey, you know what? Larry Lurr, the pinnacle of Smash competitors, bringing out every age of the game and showing us what it was like.
Oh, no, please don't bring back Brawl Falco. I'm done with the chain grabs. I'm done. This character is insane, though. Like, the combo game is what keeps Falco very, very relevant because, man, the character can explode.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And Larry Lurr, gets the grab. This might be the chance. Yep, up air.
Yeah, and very good idea to keep him in the air too, right? Because Min Min, that like horizontal coverage is gigantic, but when you do those like up airs, they're still pretty close vertically, and that's the disadvantage state that you want them to be in. Okay, back to the center of the stage, but Skeletal can't find the way. Oh, stays away from the back air. No!
You got to be so careful around Falco's kicks, otherwise he's going to be able to take this stock.
Oh, no.
Huge whiff from Larry.
Whoa, Skeletal. Whoa.
He's getting the morning stretch, baby.
It's just game 1, homie. You got 5, potentially 5 games, right?
Yeah, you gotta take a breather. Hold on.
Yeah.
You start popping off too early against Larry, you're gonna lose all that energy you need.
Exactly, and here's the thing: when you play against seasoned veterans, like, and I mean veterans.
Oh yeah, Larry
Lurr.
If I'm not mistaken, he's one of 2 players who's been worldwide ranked.
Yeah.
In all Smash games except Smash 64.
Yeah, true.
Him and Esam are
True.
the only 2 to be ranked Melee, Brawl, 4, and Ultimate.
Yes, yeah. The gauntlet, man. And look, if Larry Lurr wants to lock in, he will lock in.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give him an excuse to, right? You gotta take that game 1, all right, maybe a little bit of a fluke, but make that game 2 really matter.
Yeah, Larry Lurr showing that right now. Boom, catching him with that spin right there, 89%, locking him at ledge. That is the one thing. Min Min is so vulnerable at ledge here.
Ooh, okay, great patience right here, but a jab instead of a down tilt. Great catch in that situation, and we see it, right? Like, look, hey, look, I'm going back to the center of the stage. Oh, staying alive. Wow, I'm surprised. The dash back down tilt from Skeletal. I'm so surprised that Skeletal from my experience, doesn't really vibe for the center stage like that.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? You got to pull out all stops to take on a giant as him. Skeletal doing a really good job right now. Love that ram to dragon. Keep it simple.
Yes.
Keep it clean.
I mean, it is Min. Like, you already know. They can only really keep it simple.
I will say, some of the things that I'm seeing from Skeletal that I'm curious if he starts locking down the timing and the technique of is those Nair combos.
Yes, yeah.
Although right now, Lurr, the one locking down a stock.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And still makes it back. You see that snap, bro?
Dude, that mangle,
What
I told you.
Was that? Hey, where was
Melee right now.
He flew to the ground.
Well, hey, you know what? He's got it right now, and he's going to make Skeletal fly. Got him off stage at 61. This is looking like a 3-star.
No, yes.
Larry
Thank you.
Lurr.
Don't let him dunk you like that, Skeletal.
So, I will say, Skeletal had an option to live there. If you don't know, there is a certain amount of time after getting hit before you could grab ledge, and that includes the grapples, and so that's why Min didn't either that or the distance. It was pretty far away. I think Min still reaches there.
Yeah, Min does. Hey, look, that snap range is pretty big.
Yeah.
It's not bigger than other tethers. It's probably the worst out of all the tethers.
Other than Ivy. It has a longer range than Ivy, but it's shorter, and Richter, the Belmonts, I should say as well.
Those ones are weird.
But other than Joker and Byleth.
Gosh, why is Byleth so good? It's ridiculous.
Dude, that character got buffed during quarantine, and we just didn't know. Like, we were like, oh, it's still a mid-tier, right?
No.
Leo showed up and like, no.
Yeah, to quote someone from our region, Vermilion, if you know him.
Yeah.
He just said, like, picked up Byleth because sometimes you just gotta kill him. Like, the sense don't matter. Just if you kill him, that's it.
And you know what? Larry might be looking to kill Skeletal here.
Oh, yes. Nice. Evades the Ram arm right here. See, this is what happens, Skeletal. When you pop off like that against a veteran, like, you can't. You gotta stay composed.
Yeah, this is looking so rough now.
Against Legends, they will lock in.
Oh,
no.
I thought it killed.
Yeah, I got juiced too, bro.
I was excited. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Quick little reversal. That was nice.
These grabs are actually not working out for Skeletal, and he hasn't found the grab yet. I seen in game number 2, there's so many situations looking for a grab. The dunk, he let it happen.
Get out. Get out. It's over. This game is Chun.
Yeah, this is not looking very good.
This is clinical from Larry. You said it perfectly. Can't feel that good against one of the best of all time.
He SD'd game 1. Like, come on, like, come on, brother. Like, I'm a fan of Skeletal too. Whenever someone like is on the actual legitimate grind, like I have to be rooting for them.
Oh yeah, it's safe.
Yeah, but it's just, oh no, like, let this be a lesson for you and your hubris,
dude.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Almost took that stock. The thing is, as much as we're talking about Larry, it is still so scary here. Because it's Min. She could kill you at 0. You got so many checkmate scenarios that you gotta avoid. Speaking of a checkmate, Larry checkmating Skeletal there.
Yeah, and you're right. A lot of these situations, I feel like if Skeletal tries to go for more nairs, like you were saying earlier, Yin, it's important to really just put that out there, because there's so many instances where Larry's just catching him in the air for free. Like, what are you doing? Just throwing out an arm? Of course, like, it's Falco. I'm just going to come at you at a certain angle where you can't cover me with just your forward angle like arms. You have to do nair. Like, that is your, probably, I think, one of their cheapest tools. Like, come on. Megawatt Nair is
a really good setup. Like, you could get kills from like 10 to 20%.
Why? Like, why?
Yeah. So as somebody who actually found some of the combo routes and everything in the early days of Min, there are some really crazy things, especially on a stage like Smashville here. Okay, you got this center platform. Go ahead, make it much easier to control the stage, and then if you get Larry to this corner here, you can pop like a Ram Nair and get a kill.
Yeah, and this is actually what we're seeing. Skeletal's actually making that adjustment.
Right there! Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. This is what we needed from it.
Exactly, right. And we didn't see it. Oh my God, cheeky. You see that knowledge check right there? I'm mad. Look, if I'm Larry Lurr, I'd be pissed too. Like, I didn't know you could spot dodge and auto cancel from that high. Come on.
Dude, it's messed up.
Yeah. But this is the adjustment that I wanted to see from Skeletal too, right? Like, doing more of these nairs is so important.
This should be dead here. Oh, that angle was so good, just poking right underneath the Ram.
Yeah, and like, when you play against Min Min too, like you really have to lab out like how you can recover because otherwise they're gonna blow you up. All right, a lot of pressure right here. Skeletal, interesting, using that down tilt aggressively to cross up and dash back to the ledge. This is what I'm saying. This is the Skeletal that I know. He's so willing to back himself into the corner to really apply more pressure.
Maybe he realized that he wasn't giving it his all. Like after game 1, he was like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Nice, great patience right here from Skeletal. Larry still struggling to find that first stock right now. Oh, I hate that stare down.
It's so scary to be in.
Yeah, especially when you're Larry Lurr right here, where a misstep could cost you another stock, and you don't want that to happen. But you kind of have to take these risks.
That lockdown right there, so good from Skeletal. If you hold on to the ledge any longer, Dragon is sniping your fingers. Otherwise, that Megawatt is coming through and catching everything on reaction.
Yeah, the movement right here really working out for Skeletal. The stage change, too, so cheap. The center platform making it nigh impossible for Larry to come at a certain angle. The mix-ups on the ramp.
The worst part of that,
that's not fair.
The Megawatt had been charged for so long.
That's not fair.
It actually would have caught Falco's ledge hang.
Exactly, it's not fair, dude. I hate Megawatt.
There's so little Larry Lurr could have done there.
I hate the time mix-ups.
I love Min Min. Let's go.
We love Min Min. Dude, okay. I will not slander the game.
I love ARMS. I was the one person who like heard the ARMS music and popped off.
And the music is amazing, by the way, too.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Oh.
Okay. I can't believe it, but we're actually in a Game 5 scenario.
Hey, I love to see it. You know what? The nice thing is we've seen both these players come to the brinks and they want to show what's up. Skeletal trying to kill the sleeping giant that has come out of his slumber to maybe win a spot at Watch the Throne. Can he do it, or will Larry Lurr take this stock right here in the corner?
I'm so surprised that advantage situation that Larry Lurr had and just opted to air dodge straight back onto the stage to go for a ledge trap. Now letting Skeletal back into the center of the stage, finds the way in with the Phantasm, and check out the traps.
That frame trap was so clean, the up tilt into the grab to cover every option there. Catches the toes.
Yeah, way too high to actually follow up on anything, but it's still good. The fact that you're aware enough to air-to-air or anti-air right there in that situation. But the rising back airs, I don't think those are going to work, my brother.
Either way, it's going to put into Skeletal's mind that you got to be careful. Love that Megawatt coming down to go ahead and stop out Larry.
Yeah.
Now,
did you see that full hop air-to-air? They both full hopped, and Skeletal knew.
He understood the requirements to win. Boom, drag down, down tilt. Larry Lurr going to be able to snipe that stock. That has been one thing that Larry's been utilizing really well, is both that Cyclone and Tornado of the Fair and forward air to be able to get the drag downs, reset combos, or confirm stocks, and we're seeing it right here.
Great catch.
Boom, 57.
Oh, a little bit of extra aggression right here from Larry. Skeletal is not afraid off stage anymore, and I like this. Always trying to go for that reversal option to really kind of give you that extra headroom, but I'm glad Skeletal is actually opting to mix it up way more, but oh no, too many air dodges. How many times are you gonna air dodge?
Yeah, Larry now, all of a sudden a game that was looking very even tit for tat. Larry is up a full stock, almost lapping him in percent now with just those lasers.
Oh, this is such a good situation from Larry too, because Skeletal was really taking advantage of the fact that he was up by percent, up by stock. And now it's so much harder for Skeletal to really find the way in against this Falco without risking so much damage. Look at this.
Dude, the frame traps right there. They have been immaculate this game. 88 back air. Almost finding the kill.
Okay, looking at traded that dash attack for that back air. Skeletal, not what they're looking for. Not able to find the kill, the grab, in a little bit of a panic right here. Skeletal is really falling apart.
This is still so winnable, Snorlax. But right as I say that, the understanding to come up right from underneath, catch him with that forward air, that drill peck, and send him right out of there. Beautiful job by Larry Lurr. And, I mean, dude, the advantage state.
It was so good.
It was gorgeous.
It wasn't even just that. The neutral situation afterwards, so quote-unquote neutral, right? Larry was up a whole stock and still decided to do lasers, right? Even while like behind or even like an even percent still opting to do lasers, just the fact that he changed the pace of the game. He really did. And that very last like game for that. Oh, gosh, game number 5.
If you are
Jeez.
playing against a character and a player like Skeletal with Min Min, who is